What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who is Hendo. We back talking sports. JT, JB. Shout out to Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. Oh yeah. What y'all know about this? What y'all know about this? These motherfuckers good as hell. But shout out to Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. They did what they were supposed to do. People tried to break them up for years. I said if they don't win it this year, you got to trade somebody. But I also knew they was going to win it this year. I knew they would get to the finals. That's for sure. I called that. I know people going to say, well, how easy it is. A lot of y'all didn't. People was just not saying that Boston going to make it to the finals. A lot of y'all, hey, I like that. Hen dog. What's good? What's good? I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that, J. Cool. Only you can call me that, though. I want y'all to hear how clueless the media try to act on Jayson Tatum disrespect. I want y'all to hear this.
Dynasty, is that fact or fiction?
I got to go with fiction. I got to go with fiction. I mean, they have the pieces. You have a huge, strong core. You have Tatum. You have Brown. You have unbelievable role players. You have a coach that's coming to his own. In his second year, was able to get a championship. One of the youngest coaches since Bill Russell. So they have the pieces, but the East was weak. A lot of people were banged up.
So the East was weak. That's what he said. Udonis Haslem, get off of TV. Nigga, you picked the Mavs. Shut up. You said they path this year was the reason why they was gonna lose to the Mavs, or they path was too easy. Then they whooped the Mavs. Now y'all all backpedaling. Y'all all gotta eat y'all motherfucking words. Al, what's good? Al, walk him down. Walk him down. J. Cool in the building. But now y'all acting like y'all didn't say that the Boston was frauds. I watched all season how niggas was calling Boston frauds. The media nitpicking every win and loss that the Celtics have. Every bad game Jaylen Brown or JT have, they saying something. Good game when they blow somebody out by 20. I don't know, man. It's just the way it look. Then they get to the playoffs. It's not their fault niggas got hurt. It's not their fault Giannis got hurt. It's not their fault Donovan Mitchell got hurt. It's not their fault that Jimmy Butler got hurt. I don't watch that bum. I don't watch Kareem Report. I used to. I don't watch that bum no more, bro. But since you said it, Al, I'm gonna go watch him. Send me what type of video, or you could what video you want me to watch that he said something. But I don't watch Kareem Report no more. I watch a lot of dudes, but he ain't one of them. But they act like, bro, I just want y'all to hear this, man.
A lot of injuries, and you got to win more than one to be talking dynasty.
Fair enough. We'll talk more about that one in a minute. But finally, Zach, I'll come back to you. This one's an interesting one. If someone said Jayson Tatum has silenced his critics, is that fact or fiction?
It's fact, and I don't care that he didn't win Finals MVP because he's a champion, and he showed up huge in the last game, the clinching game, the toughest one to get, 31 points, 11 assists, maybe the best passing game in his career. It's a fact, but I will also...
Oh, no disrespect to him. I just don't really fuck with him like that. I don't fuck with the Lakers, period. So, salute, Garrison in the building. Salute. No, it ain't that. Like, I ain't got no beef with him, but, you know what I'm saying? I just don't fuck with, I'm talking shit. I just don't fuck with the Lakers. I don't watch Lakers shit and them like that. Rage, man, rage. You in the chat? Shout out to Reg in the chat, bro. In the chat. Yeah, these old ninjas be killing me. Listen to what this nigga said, though. You heard what he said. He's a champion. I don't give a fuck if he didn't win Finals MVP. He led them in points, rebounds, and assists. He was the primary playmaker for almost everybody on that team, even when he wasn't shooting the ball well. Buki, the Tatum hate is ridiculous. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are so fixated on field goal percentage and points. that y'all don't care about the whole game. Y'all don't care about defense. You don't care about when a guy is being the playmaker for his team. You don't care about him playing really good defense. You don't care about him leading in points, rebounds, and assists and being third in steals. You don't care about that. All you care about is that he didn't shoot well. Yes, I know that. He got to do better. This was not the best finals performance of all time, but give my dog some credit, though. Bro, I've been stopped caring about finals MVPs and MVPs. The backpedaling is nasty work. Listen to them, dude. Listen to them.
Also ask, who are the critics? He's made first team All NBA.
They think because he made first team All NBA, there ain't no critics. Carlton in the building. And you just like everybody else. They didn't play nobody to win that week championship, but the Mavs beat the team that beat the defending champions. It's not their fault that everybody want to get hurt. Nobody was gonna beat them. I don't give a fuck if Jimmy Butler was healthy. I don't give a fuck if they was beating them all. I picked them whether niggas was healthy or not. And next year they're gonna show y'all again. The Mavs not weak. Get this clown out of here. Get this clown out of here, bro. Get this clown out of here. The Mavs are not weak. Shut up. Thank you, Terrell Fisher. Thank you, Terrell. My bad for saying your whole name, but thank you, T-Fish. I give everybody a nickname, so thank you, T-Fish. It's more than just points. It's more than just... And the thing is, he started leading them in points after his last 2 games. They both had a shitty game in game 4. Tatum was not shooting well. That's the thing. He was not... I keep hearing people say he was trash the first 2-3 games. No, he was not. He was not shooting well. It's a difference. Kobe was not trash in game 7. He didn't shoot the ball well. That's one aspect of the game. What part of that don't y'all get, bro?
3 years in a row. I guess the critics would say he hasn't won an MVP or finished in the top 3 of an MVP, but I think everyone...
I wouldn't go that far, Al. The 2008 run was way tougher. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't compare that to that. I wouldn't compare that to that. Hey, I wouldn't compare that to that.
I just want you to carry it downstairs. Thank you.
They didn't dominate, but they was all right. He was. They don't care about the small things, though.
Everyone agrees his team's pretty damn good. Let's stay in this. Cindy, let's not go. Come out to everybody.
Yeah,
we were going to play some sound. I want to get to this because I was trying to sort of tiptoe towards this yesterday. And Jayson Tatum, there was a tweet yesterday that went out that said that he was the 6th player since 1980 to win a title, leading their team in points, rebounds, and assists in the playoffs. Here it is. And he responded by saying, what they going to say now? And I understand that's become sort of the catchphrase of NBA champions. The Warriors were saying that a couple of years ago. But I sort of lean towards you. Criticism is a really strong word to describe the way Jayson Tatum has been covered over the years. I guess there have been some questions about exactly how to quantify his greatness, and I wanted my friend Dominique Foxworth to jump in on this as well. But pick up that thought. Do you feel as though he has been...
They backpedaling so tight. They really trying to act like they wasn't criticizing him. They trying to act like they wasn't criticizing him. They wasn't saying that he can't win, he can't be the best player on the championship team. It wasn't making all them jokes about Kobe this, Kobe that. Now they don't have nothing to say.
Has been unfairly characterized or criticized during his career.
So I do think there is some merit to that because there was a lot of nitpicking of him, particularly after the 2022 finals against the Warriors, where he was not good enough and the Celtics weren't good enough. He was also 24 years old when they were in the 2022 finals. And that carried over into this season. And I kept saying this. Number one, first team All-NBA. Number two,
Everybody was hurt. I don't agree because everybody was hurt. When LeBron was playing, the East was just weak. That's not LeBron's fault that the East was weak. I don't blame LeBron for the East being weak, but that was his competition. If everybody was healthy, it would not have been weak. Y'all trying to hold that against them, but that's not their fault. If they would have lost, y'all would have been calling them frauds.
He bizarrely did not get enough credit for two of the greatest elimination games in Boston Celtics history. And when you say in Boston Celtics history, that means something. Milwaukee Game 6 2 years ago, backs against the wall, down 3-2. He puts in 46 on the road on
Some big
17 of
changes.
32. And Game 7 last year, it's a blowout, so people wipe it away. You score 51 points in a Game 7.
And
you
they give
should
him
earn
no credit
yourself
for scoring
a year
51
of people
in Game
not
7.
being able to say, what about a big game? What about big game? That's as big as it gets.
What do you think? Do you feel you've been in the league, you've watched his career come along? How do you view the way he's been viewed?
And that's that
I don't
Christmas
think it's
stuff.
unfair criticism. I think it's unfair expectation. I think coming out of Duke, the number 3 pick, we understand the history of Duke playing for Coach K, being a number 3 pick. Then you walk into the Boston Celtics organization who's known for winning, has championship habits, has championship expectations. You're 16 and you have everything God can give you.
Y'all gotta stop though, for real. Y'all gotta cut that shit out, for real, bro. For real. Y'all gotta cut that shit out. Because Tatum 51 in Game 7. And then the fourth quarter he had in Game 6, where most people would have just packed it up like, damn, I just had a bad game. Tatum fought through it, showed Mamba mentality, hit 4 straight threes, and y'all boy Joel Embiid was on the floor and got packed up. And y'all still have Joel Embiid over Tatum. No way. I don't care about no MVP, bro. I don't. Bet. I'm gonna check it in. I'm gonna check on it. J. Cool, you know I gotta support you, my boy. Yeah, it was a slight regression for sure. But it was some surprise teams. That's the thing about the East. You got Orlando, a surprise team who's still young. Indiana is still young. In another year or two, these teams may be powerhouses. That's what y'all not looking at either. The Bucks are coming back. They're gonna get better. The Knicks are coming back. They're going to get better. So it's not like it's no teams in the East. It's just not as good as the West. The East really has never been as good as the West, bro. Never. I'm starting to think it's because he light-skinned and because he not a diva. I'm starting to think it's because Jayson Tatum is not a diva. They say that when you need a bucket, you can't go to Jayson Tatum. That's a fucking lie. Why are we sitting here lying like this? But my phone about to die, man. I got to charge my phone up. I just wanted to say this and say fuck the critics. JT a champion. JB a finals MVP. Y'all tried to break them up. Who is Hendo? I'm out. Peace.